eBay sellers. It's Suzanne A. Wells, and I have another episode of So This Happened on eBay. Okay, here is the story. I sold this sweater, an Eileen Fisher cardigan sweater, and I'd had this for a while, so I did take a lower offer of $16. This was back in May of 2020. And let me show you the photos. Here is the front, a closer view of the front and the neckline, the back, the garment label, and the content label. Okay, it all looked good to me, but I am human and I do make mistakes. So I received the dreaded return requested email from eBay, and the email said that the buyer let us know that something is wrong with Eileen Fisher petite sweater. As a result, they requested to return it for a refund. Okay, no problem. I take returns, not a big deal, but I was curious about what I missed because I check my items 3 to 4 times when I first purchase it, after I've washed it, when I'm photographing it, and when I'm packing it to store it. So I was very curious about what I missed. So I sent this message to the buyer. Hello, we're sorry to hear about the defect on this item. Can you please send a photo of the hole? Thank you. And they responded with this photo. And it's kind of hard to see the problem because it's a small photo. So here it is a little larger. And there is the hole. Okay, granted, I made a mistake. I missed this small hole. Things happen. No problem. We can rectify this. So I sent this message to the buyer. Hello, thank you for the photo. We are happy to refund $3 for the time and inconvenience it would take to sew a few stitches to repair this. If that is not satisfactory, we are happy to accept the return. How do you wish to proceed? Now, keep in mind this was a $16 item, so I'm thinking, okay, if I give them a discount, partial refund, it's not a big deal. Most of the time when I offer a partial refund for a problem I have missed, the buyer says, sure, that's fine, no problem. And I would rather them keep it than have to deal with a return. That's just the business flow I prefer. Nobody wants a bunch of returns, so once the item is in their hands, you want to try to negotiate a situation where they want to keep the item. So that did not work here. The buyer returned the item, and you can see on July 1st, I issued the refund. I do not have free returns, so I issued the refund for the full amount of the sale price of the item. Now, once I had it in my hands, I repaired the hole. It took 3 stitches and 2 minutes of my time. It took more time to thread the needle than it did to repair this hole. And I washed it and relisted it. I used the same photos because there's no hole visible in these photos. And after I repaired it, you couldn't even tell there was a hole there at all. So I repaired it, listed it again, and lo and behold, the item sold again 11 days later for almost twice the amount it sold for the first time. It sold for $28 plus shipping. So I told you that story to say, there's always a moral of the story, that returns may have a silver lining. Don't let the little things get to you. Even after almost 18 years in this business, when I get that email that says, return requested, my stomach drops and I'm like, oh great, what's happened? What's wrong now? And you have to reprogram your thinking. Okay, return it, no problem. I can list it again, and the item may sell for more the next time. So just stay positive, and everything will work out in the end. This has happened many times in my eBay career where I receive an item back and sell it again for more than it did the first time. So sometimes we do have buyers that pull out their microscopes and look for things that are wrong. In this case, it was my fault. I did miss something. But this is just part of being an online reseller, especially if you are selling items that are not in brand new in the package condition. Sometimes there are flaws that you're going to miss, and it's not a matter of if, it's a matter of when and how you choose to handle it. So feel free to go back and look at the verbiage I used with the buyer. Copy that, save it somewhere on your computer so that when this happens to you, you will have the right customer service terminology to solve the problem professionally and hopefully agree on a solution that works for both you and the buyer. And if you like this type of video, let me know by giving me a thumbs up. That shows me what my audience likes and wants more of. Thanks so much for watching, and I will see you next time. Have a great day on eBay. Bye.